How Fed's new bully tactics are blocking Iraq from joining BRICS. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Big banksters increase their stranglehold on Iraq to block participation in the new gold-backed unit currency system. The banksters at the U.S. Federal Reserve have intensified their bullying tactics against Iraq. The U.S. Federal Reserve's new approach. Potential impact on the Iraqi banking system. The Federal Reserve's three pillars of strategy. Consequences for the Iraqi government and economy. This escalation seems driven by a clear motive. The Fed will not stand idly by and allow Iraq to join the BRICS alliance or participate in the new gold-backed unit currency system. This aggressive stance threatens Iraq's financial stability and sovereignty, pushing the country towards an economic crisis. The Iraqi government now faces a pivotal moment. It must rise to the challenge and stand up to the Fed's coercive measures to protect its economy and pursue its independent financial path. The U.S. Federal Reserve has adopted a new, stricter policy toward Iraq, potentially creating an increase in the dollar's value against the dinar. Economic researcher Ziad al-Hashimi warns this shift will place significant pressure on Iraq's banking system and economy. Iraq officially expressed interest in joining BRICS in November 2023. The Iraqi Prime Minister, Mohammad Shia al-Sudani, during a meeting with representatives of the Iraqi community in Russia. Photo, PMO. The U.S. Federal Reserve's new approach. Al-Hashimi reveals that the U.S. Federal Reserve's latest strategy aims to curb any attempts by Iraq to stabilize its economy without adhering to federal regulations. The move is seen as a response to Iraq's potential alignment with the BRICS alliance and participation in the new gold-backed unit currency system. The banksters at the U.S. Federal Reserve have escalated their tactics, not wanting Iraq to break free from their influence. Potential impact on the Iraqi banking system. The new strategy involves continued sanctions on certain Iraqi banks, ensuring these institutions remain banned from dollar transactions. The Iraqi Stock Exchange building. This action threatens the stability of Iraq's banking system, limiting its ability to function efficiently and putting additional strain on the national economy. The Fed's bullying tactics aim to prevent Iraq from gaining financial independence and participating in the BRICS alliance. The Federal Reserve's three pillars of strategy. The Federal Reserve's strategy consists of three main pillars. Continuation of sanctions. Previous sanctions on specific banks will remain, indefinitely banning them from dollar trading. Closure of non-compliant banks. Banks violating federal regulations regarding money laundering and dollar smuggling will face closure. Exclusion of government intervention. The Iraqi government will be prevented from intervening in dollar-related matters, leaving this responsibility solely to the Central Bank of Iraq. This strategy aims to tighten control over Iraq's financial dealings and mitigate political influences from the Iraqi government. The Fed's actions are a clear attempt to ensure Iraq does not join the BRICS alliance or adopt the gold-backed unit currency system. Consequences for the Iraqi government and economy. The Federal Reserve's new approach places the Central Bank of Iraq in a precarious position, as it struggles to balance internal pressures with the need to comply with U.S. regulations. This situation will lead to increased demand for the dollar, causing a devaluation of the Iraqi dinar. The Iraqi government faces a critical decision: to comply with the Federal Reserve's stringent measures or to challenge these tactics and seek alternative alliances, such as joining the BRICS and adopting the gold-backed unit currency system. It's time for the Iraqi government to stand up to the Fed and assert its financial independence. The U.S. Federal Reserve's intensified approach toward Iraq threatens to destabilize the country's economy. With significant implications for the Iraqi dinar and the banking system, the Iraqi government must navigate these challenges carefully. Whether to stand up to the Federal Reserve or find a way to comply will shape Iraq's economic future. The banksters at the U.S. Federal Reserve will not easily allow Iraq to join the BRICS alliance, but the Iraqi government must take a stand for its sovereignty and economic well-being. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.